loves. It's Dina from No Fear Just Flow.
And Julia with Jay's Egg Massage. And we are trying Nutty and Fruity, this brand that I found at Meijer. I found these ones.
And then we went back to Meijer because we were like, what else do they have?
Yes. And so they had some other things too, like mango. And what is this one? Is that
That's
mango?
hibiscus
No,
and
this one.
cantaloupe.
Oh, cantaloupe. Yeah, they had some other ones like mango, which we've tried mango stuff a lot. So we decided to try some of the alternatives. Now, this is a situation, though, like when you're going for brands. So I picked this one up, and the only ingredients is pineapple, mango, dragon fruit, and banana. That is the only ingredients in this. So you might go, oh, this brand is really good. I'm going to take anything from it. These ones are not as...
Well, not. And we wanted them because we were like, it'll give us an opportunity to talk about it. And also, I've never seen cantaloupe or hibiscus.
Yes, before.
So we have cane sugar in them,
Mm-hmm.
which is not the worst of the sugars because it comes from the cane.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a natural sugar. It's not a man-made sugar. It's not a processed sugar. But they also have citric acid and sulfur dioxide for freshness.
This one doesn't have citric acid, but it does still have the cane sugar and the sulfur dioxide.
Right. So you want to be careful about that stuff because sulfur is a binding agent. And so when you eat a lot of sulfur in your diet, it can cause binding of your muscles and internal pain. That's what I learned in my training. And there's a lot of sulfur in prescription medications. They use sulfur to bind tires so that they keep their shape. Isn't that fascinating?
I didn't even know that.
And so when you go on a detox or a cleanse, sometimes you get like your bones hurt or your muscles hurt. And that's because it's literally the sulfur like ripping off of your muscles and getting in your body, getting rid of it. So we wanted to try these today. And although these are better than probably a lot of snacks, we probably won't ever get these again just because of the fact that they have the sugar and the
and that's just a reminder, like this doesn't have anything else in it.
Right.
So just because one product in a brand is completely clean doesn't mean the rest of it is. Yeah. And these are still better than Welch's fruit snacks.
For sure. For sure.
So we're starting with the hibiscus?
Ooh, these look like little monsters in there or something.
Show them. Look at our monsters. I think figs look like monsters when you...
They do. These look like little slugs or something. Ooh, hibiscus. Oh, I mean, we could not deny these because they look so fascinating. Look at them. They're like little flowers. I want to put my tongue in there. Is that going to be weird?
Do whatever you want to do.
I'm so weird.
Oh, did you just bite it off?
I didn't mean to. I didn't bite it. It just fell into my... Not only are they good, like they're fun to eat because they're so weird looking.
Hey,
I'm gonna make it into a...
I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of. Like a kid's chewy snack, but I can't think of what it is.
Well, I will say that the sugar definitely, you can taste that. The texture's a little dry. But
it's a weird,
good.
Chewy, crunchy.
Kind of like a calamari type texture. They're chewier than I would think. They're so weird looking though.
I'm trying to think of what the taste reminds me of. I can't think of what it is. But it's a kid, like, fruity snack type thing. Not a fruit snack.
No.
But, like...
They are unique. For sure. I don't know what you're trying to think of. Maybe it'll come to you.
I think it's like a fruit roll-up kind of thing.
Do they make fruit roll-ups anymore?
Yeah.
Do they? I always just see fruit snacks.
Oh, no, they make fruit roll-ups.
I used to like to put the fruit roll-up around my finger and then just suck on it all day. Well, probably not all
Are you talking about, like, the like, really long things?
Yeah.
Or, like, you know how there's also those, like...
they would wrap in plastic and then it'd come out like a big disc. Yeah, a fruit roll-up. Sometimes they would press shapes into them.
I'm trying to figure out if we're talking about the same thing or not.
It might not be.
Okay, because I know there's two different things. There's like the fruit, is it fruit by the foot, where it's like that really long circle?
That's different, but it's the same idea.
Yes, the same concept. And then there's the fruit roll up that's like a square that's in plastic, and then they roll it.
Yeah.
But when you unroll it, it's a square.
But it didn't used to be a square. It used to be a circle.
What?
Yeah, they would roll a circle. and then it would come out like a big tube.
Yeah, it come out like a tube, but when you unroll it,
Yeah.
it's a rectangle square.
Okay, maybe they probably come out both ways. I remember them being circular when my kids were little. I'm just saying.
No.
Although
I
used
am
to
the same age
feed-
as her kids, and I
That's
don't
fine.
remember that.
Okay, but I used to feed my kids healthy alternatives. Like I always did healthy alternatives.
So they may have been circles.
like
and
I
they're
went to
healthy
Trader
alternative.
Joe's and got my kids snacks.
Okay.
I mean, they still ate the.
I think that's
awful
what this
stuff.
reminds me of.
It's a
Like
fruit snack.
the flavor.
Okay. So they were good. Again, they weren't so good that I would
Stringy
ever
something.
get them again.
I would never buy them again
Literally,
either way.
they stay good until 2026. They're a product of Thailand, so that leads me to believe that the hibiscus itself is probably clean, but non-GMO. And here's the thing: not everything is GMO. So a lot of people will just say non-GMO, and it's like, well, hibiscus is not GMO, so of course it's going to be non-GMO.
Well, they could have GMO it.
I don't think they do. They don't GMO everything.
I mean, they don't, but they're
Right.
just letting you know that that is not.
But I think sometimes people will put like organic on it too. Like there's that one guy who says like sea moss when they say it's organic. Like you can't organic the ocean, right? So you put organic.
Well, that's
on
actually
it.
a fair point. Because
Right.
I know, so if you guys don't know this, organic farms, like if someone wants to have organic produced food, at least in the US, they have to be so many miles away from other farms of toxic chemicals and stuff like that. So if like if your neighbor had pesticides
Right.
and your fields touched each other, you
Yeah.
could not be certified
could not be.
organic.
But there's no way really to certify because I used to work in the certification industry because birds take seeds and drop them.
Right.
And there's downriver, like, or down
I think,
I
feel like that's why they make it be so many miles away. But it's still not 100%.
That's why I tell
either
people,
way. I can feel the sugar on this.
Wow, it's so wild, and they're so thick. Like if you're afraid that you're like, people will always say, "Well, fruit is so expensive, and I have to buy organic," and I'm like, "Well, just buy regular fruit then, because even non-organic fruit is better than no fruit, right?"
Yeah.
So I
say
try to stay away from things that are truly GMO'd, like strawberries and apples. I know for sure. And try to stay away from genetically modified things. But unfortunately, we are just
I like
inundated
apples
with
and
chemicals.
I eat apples.
Yeah. But try to buy the non-GMO apples. That's when you want to spend the money on organic because at least they're not GMO'd.
Mm-hmm.
So I love apples too. All right. I don't love cantaloupe.
I do really like cantaloupe.
But I've never seen dried cantaloupe. And
ever in my life.
Literally feel the sugar, first of all. And they're really thick and I feel like I could play with it.
I almost feel like the sugar and the sulfur dioxide or whatever is what's making it so like
sticky and weird.
Yeah, like
doesn't smell. Tinkles.
Tinkles? Those are the same time.
It's just like taffy.
Don't like the flavor.
You don't? I don't mind the flavor actually.
It tastes like feet.
Ew, whose feet are you licking?
I don't lick feet, but I smell feet
Julie
a lot.
Has a feet licker.
But it smells like feet.
I'm a booty sniffer and you're a foot licker.
I work with people's feet. I think it smells like feet. Like the taste is what feet smell like to me.
Okay.
You also work with feet though, so you don't think this is what feet smell like?
I don't think this is what feet taste like.
Yeah, but you know when you smell feet, that's what I imagine it would taste like.
I mean, fair enough. I said that I sniff booty, so in one of our videos. I don't mind the taste, but I don't like it.
If I eat more, will it get better?
Here, taste mine. Maybe we're getting different pieces. No. Right. No, Bear wants it.
You want yours back?
No. My dog has literally eaten so much of this today. Okay. I would not buy either of these again simply because there's sugar in them. Although I'm really glad that we tried them.
I'm glad we tried them.
Okay, now this one is literally just fruit. So if we like these,
Yeah,
they
this
have
is just,
dragon fruit in them. Is
it's
that what you
dragon
said?
fruit, pineapple, mango, dragon fruit, banana.
Oh, this is like that mix, that smoothie mix that we got at Aldi that they don't have anymore.
There was never banana. It was avocado.
It was avocado, but I always add banana to mine.
That's true.
Anyway, all right. I do love dragon fruit.
You know what's weird
Mm-mm.
about dragon fruit? If you ever like see at a drink place and there's dragon fruit flavored, it's always pink, right? And there is pink dragon fruit, but I've never found that in store.
Yeah, because it's most of the stuff we get is white.
Yeah.
It's pink on the outside though. Yeah.
But it's not pink inside. But we had pink inside from Miami fruit when we tried that dragon fruit,
true.
which was not as good and not as flavorful. The yellow dragon fruit is the best one.
Don't get me talking about Miami fruit.
No, I'm just saying yellow dragon fruit is the best dragon fruit.
With a $57 coconut. Ridiculous.
Go watch that video.
I just threw it all in.
Was I not supposed to?
Wow. All right. I'm not loving it.
It's a little too banana-y for me, I think.
Is that what it is?
I think the banana is like
overwhelming.
Yeah.
This tastes like what feet would taste like. Well, Nutty Fruity. I'm going to say...
I don't feel I need to try your stuff.
3 out of 3 is not great. I mean, it was fun. But I don't think I would ever try them again.
Yeah.
So we might be feeding these to the deer. Or to Bear.
These ones are really sticky.
They are sticky. All right. So we don't recommend these. Bear says yes. But we say...
Sorry, Nutty Fruity.
Sorry, Nutty Fruity. Nutty
Just our
and
opinion.
Fruity. Just our opinion. That'd be a no for us. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in.
Catch you guys next time.
On the flip side.
On the flip side.
On the flip side.